Welcome to episode 84, Change. First of all, I'd like to clarify that this blog episode is not asking what is change. It's just about change. Internal joke. Like in, is there a change in strategy by not bringing up anything about CC this episode? Well, some people might think I came down too hard on a certain country and its uniculturalism a couple episodes past. Internal joke. Definitely not last. But I feel if we keep hiding from certain truths, internal joke, you mean like calling a spade a spade? If we keep hiding from certain truths, we will never bring about change. You know, change is way deeper than changed, but they share some important similarities. For example, there's a reason that unless there is some new evidence, parole boards rarely grant parole to convicted persons who maintain that they are innocent. In a sense, the board is looking for some type of acknowledgement that paves the way, that paves the path for change. It's either you show me new evidence that you might not have done what existing evidence indicates you are guilty of, or you show me that you have changed. Changed from what? Well, that's why for there to be change, there has to be acknowledgement. If we build our path on an obvious knot, it will never be a smooth path. But going back to episode 71, evolvement, or forward to episode 86, acknowledgement, it doesn't take an epiphany for people to experience change. That's what multiculturalism is all about. But here we are talking about change. How do we bring about change? It's really an issue I brought up in several of my past blog episodes. In episode 75, Redeeming the Heart, it comes up when you're trying to convince someone that it's in their best interest for the human species to survive. In episode 57, it comes up if someone is asking, why be good? In several episodes, such as 6 and 17, it comes up with the question of how does someone get to a harmonious world? What comes up? What comes up is how do you answer when the someone asks, what's in it for me? You know why a politician wins a fair election? Internal joke. These days you have to qualify. The politician who wins in a fair election is the one who has given an answer that a majority of voters liked when each individual voter is deciding who to vote for and asks himself or herself, what's in it for me? No joke, but that means a politician must have many, many answers. Yes. But you see, it's the quality of the wants that count. It's a matter of what want is provided in the politician's platform when each voter asks, what's in it for me? Thus, essentially, a winning politician is a product of the people who voted him in, if the voting was not done under duress. And that's a problem change has with politics. With so many competing wants, not all of them good, it's hard to get, it's really hard for politics to effect change. Well, it seems we need acknowledgement putting us or steering us towards change. So again, how do we bring about change? Well, I was practicing my pool game the other day when a plausible answer came to me. It's pretty simple, and this may sound weird, but I realize that I have already given you the answer. The someone has to feel they're winning something because there's no motivator like winning. Winning means you triumph. Internal joke. Proper emphasis on the try, please. Winning means you beat everybody else at something. Internal joke. Survival of the fittest. So how do you get the answer to what's in it for me to be you're helping your team win or a chance for you to be a winner? Winning what? What is it that everybody wants to win? How about any game they're playing? Change is not a game, but maybe it takes a game to bring about change. Internal joke. Football. Change comes about through people, not necessarily politics, but people. Okay, let's continue on to multiculturalism.